Billions wasted, lives at risk. Philippines flood scandal rocks presidential palace. A shocking corruption scandal has reached the highest levels of the Philippine government, forcing two key ministers to resign and raising serious questions about the misuse of funds meant to protect citizens from deadly floods. But here's where it gets even more troubling. This isn't just about missing money. It's about lives lost and communities devastated by preventable disasters. And this is the part most people miss. The scandal involves ghost infrastructure projects, where billions of dollars were allocated, but little to no actual work was done. Published on 19 November 2025, the story broke when Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin and Department of Budget and Management Secretary Amenah Pangandaman stepped down from their positions. According to Presidential Palace Press Officer Claire Castro, the resignations came after their departments were implicated in allegations of mismanaged funds intended for flood control measures. The Philippines Inquirer reported that the officials resigned to allow the administration to address the issue without distraction. Though many see this as a calculated move to shield President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. from direct blame. But is this enough to protect the president? Political expert Aries Arugay, a visiting senior fellow at Singapore's ISEAS Yusof Ishak Institute, notes that while Marcos Jr. has so far managed to distance himself from the scandal, his position could quickly become untenable if more evidence surfaces. Arugay explains the palace is trying to contain the fallout by having these high-ranking officials take the fall. But if further proof emerges, all bets are off. The scandal first erupted in July when Marcos Jr. revealed in a congressional speech that billions of dollars earmarked for anti-flooding infrastructure had been siphoned off by private contractors. In some cases, projects were never even started, leaving communities vulnerable to the typhoons and tropical storms that regularly ravage the Philippines. This revelation sparked mass protests across the country, culminating in a massive demonstration in Manila on Sunday, where 500,000 people demanded accountability. Adding fuel to the fire, politician Zaldi Co., currently outside the Philippines, recently alleged that Marcos Jr. instructed him to add $1.7 billion to the budget for dubious public works during his tenure as head of an appropriations committee. While these claims remain unverified, they have further inflamed public outrage. Co is among the first officials to be charged in connection with the scandal, following a months-long investigation. Here's the controversial question. Is this just the tip of the iceberg? With the Philippines facing perennial flooding that often results in loss of life, the misuse of funds meant to address this crisis is not just a financial scandal. It's a moral failure. Should President Marcos Jr. be held personally accountable, or is he being unfairly targeted? And what does this mean for the future of Philippine governance? We want to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and join the conversation.